This is the first time we are doing this kind of workshop in this part. So we invited people from Maharashtra. There was participation from UK as well. Or we know that India is the second most vulnerable country in the world in terms of climate change disasters. And then Sundarban is one of the vulnerable places in India which have been very hardly affected by climate change phenomena. There was a cyclone a few years back called Ayla which devastated the community. But at the same time, Sundarban is a classic example of adaptation, classic example of community resilience, and also is a success story to be showcased because of the efforts like VSSU, Energy, who have shown that even in hard conditions, like we can have some kind of adaptive techniques which can kind of overall help the community to fight back the natural disasters.
আমি মনে করি গরিব মানসিকতায় গরিব হলেও অর্থনৈতিকভাবে এতটা গরিব নয় যদি এদেরকে সঠিকভাবে ব্যবহার করা যায়। কিন্তু এদের ব্যবহার করাটা খুব কঠিন। যখন এদেরকে ব্যবহার করা যায়, এরা যখন মানসিকভাবে তৈরি হয়, কখনো দেশের ব্যবস্থাপনা, কখনো স্থানীয় কিছু মানুষের ভাবনা এই লোকগুলোকে খুব পাজল করে দেয়। পরিবেশগতভাবে, পরিস্থিতিগতভাবে, সাংবিধানিকভাবে, নানা কারণে একমাত্র দেশের লোকগুলো পারে দেশের সমস্যা মোকাবিলা করতে। সেই বিশ্বাসে আমি মনে করি এলাকার লোক আমাদের এই প্রতিষ্ঠানের প্রতি বিশ্বাস রেখে যে সহায়তা করে, আমরা আমাদের ইচ্ছাগুলো পূরণ করতে পারবো আগামী দিনে বড় আকারে।
The workshop was planned for like three days, and we thought we will bring along some of the experience which we had in Co, some of the like life show stories, then some parts of economics, some part of development, disaster management, climate science, and also bringing people who can share their own stories, connect with the theme of the workshop, and probably take back some lessons from this workshop and implement projects, and also build kind of a community around them.
Joining the seminar, it is really great to be here in Lakshmikanpur, West Bengal. The purpose to join the seminar was to know more about environment and to know more how we can involve to make a change as far as climate change is concerned, as far as a sustainable world is concerned.
I'm really looking forward to attend this workshop because it has been a wonderful experience for me out here. Well, attending this workshop which was related to climate change was a urge for me because I have been associated with issues of climate change almost for the past 2 to 3 years extensively, and if you look at my childhood, I would say these issues have been affecting me for almost when the day I was born. Well, I basically belong to a place which is called Talcher, and it is roughly 200 kilometers from the capital Bhubaneswar in Odisha. And the major primary occupation there is the mining activity, the coal mining activity. And because of this coal mining activity, there has been a lot of dust particles and lot of pollution in the atmosphere in the local areas. So diseases like asthma and pneumonia are a common problem in these areas. Actually, we the youth have the power to do something for the environment, and we can actually do something to bring in a positive response towards climate change.
The story of Energy was very amazing to check on, because normally you see like solar energy as only a standby system, not as a complete cycle.
There was no after-sales service product. There was no one who's being trained. There was no capacity building that happened in those areas. That was one gap. The other was affordability. Solar is expensive, but everyone started thinking about how can we make solar cheap. No one was thinking about how can solar be affordable. And that's when we thought maybe if solar can be provided in some financing schemes.
One of the outcomes of the workshop was to get few people who are working already in this sector to work together as a unit, as one team. Also in their own personal space and also as a collective space.
I could actually meet people who share the same intellect with me. I can find people who have the same thought process as I am having, and I find a platform where I can meet people, I can network with people who would, come, who have the same ideas as I have, and we can mutually help each other to work on different projects related to climate change. And for conducting this workshop in a beautiful way, I would like to thank all the organizers, Initiatives for Change, IYCN, Environment Health Matters, Switch On, Energy,